I suddenly woke up from the hypersleep pod. I ripped off my mask in a panic and screamed at the top of my lungs. After climbing out of the pod, I pulled the life support tubes off my body and started looking around frantically. Looking at the serial number on me and the name on the pod, I finally remembered. I was Pilot John, in charge of flying the ship to New Earth. Along with the violent shaking of the ship, another hypersleep pod opened. Based on the name on it, I knew this man was my superior, Captain Jack. He suffered from deep space amnesia just like me. We only remembered that we were the 5th flight team and would be woken up 8 years after the ship launched. After that, we continued piloting the ship toward our destination. At this point, the ship's power system was totally down and the door to the cockpit had already closed. Captain Jack used a hand-crank starter and successfully restored power to the console. However, when he called the pilots from the previous shift, he got absolutely no response. The whole ship was terrifyingly quiet, as if we were the only two left. With no other choice, I decided to investigate what exactly happened on the ship myself. Under the captain's command, I followed the air vents past the security doors and crawled into the ship's hallway. Just then a figure flashed by, and I quickly chased after it. To my surprise, there was actually a dead body hanging from the ceiling. Before I could even see clearly who it was, the body was dragged away by something. In the dark, that thing seemed to be gnawing on the flesh of the corpse. Terrified, I quickly found a locker and hid inside. Right as I was reporting the situation to the captain, a massive chunk of memory suddenly flooded my mind. I suddenly remembered that this ship was actually on a one-way mission. In the year 2153, Earth's population hit a staggering 24.3 billion, and food and water were in severe shortage. Because of this, humanity sent out 60,000 volunteers, carrying a massive amount of species gene samples, heading to the distant planet Tanis. This was a colonization movement concerning the fate of mankind. Thinking of this, I decided to head to the engine room, manually reboot the ship's core, and continue the mission. On the way, I ran into a few awakened crew members.